Give us some tips on enhancing our hair growth, like you told about massaging. And does massaging and cutting the tip of the hair stimulate hair growth? Is it true?
Okay, very important. Trimming your hair on a very regular basis is so important. It's like, think about it, that if you have a plant at home and you see a leaf is getting little brownish, a green leaf is getting brownish, you like to cut that off, cut that leaf off, or you like to cut the corners off, right? Why? Because it will create another problem to the leaf which is next to it, or maybe the whole, and eventually it'll reach to the main root or something like that, right? Similarly, scalp is your skin. That's the reason you feel pain there. If something is wrong, if it's dry, if it's itchy, if it's burning, you feel the pain there because it's part of your body. But hair is a dead organ. You don't feel the pain there, but they also go through the pain. So trimming them regularly will make the growth so well, like your hair will feel nice. And some women like long hair, so make sure that you tell your stylist that make a half an inch trim. Don't do more than that, but make sure you trim your hair at least 3 to 4 times a year. Okay, it's really, really important. Not necessary you get them style or no, but get them trim. You need to get the edge off, so then it stimulates your growth better. It's scientifically proven. People feel, what's the logic? As I given you the plant logic, it's exact logic which your hair also has.
I
Yeah.
love this example of plant. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So my next question is all about coconut oil. You know, my friend Devi, she was telling me that since childhood, I don't know how much of coconut oil my hair must have absorbed. So now we want to know. And when she grew up, you know, she found out that coconut oil and hair growth has no connection. So is it really true? And massaging hair, how much is it helpful?
Okay. I always, as a kid, I was always told by my aunt, by my granny, that put oil in your hair will be very nice, put this, that. Trust me, there is a connection. It's not that I would say the oil would do nothing. Okay.
Mhm.
A, for stimulation, because without putting any grease in your scalp, you can't move your scalp. You'll end up breaking the hair. So
Mhm.
definitely you need some grease. That's the reason we put oil. So your
Okay.
movement can be easy and flexible. That's the reason oil is important. Second thing, oil is important because it will nourish your skin. It will nourish your scalp.
Okay.
Okay. I believe coconut oil is amazing, but it also dries the hair.
Oh, is
That's the
it?
reason yes, as per my personal research, I feel
Mhm.
olive oil is very good. Try, everyone can try a little bit of coconut oil at one side and a little bit of olive oil at one side. Coconut oil will dry out and start feeling very dry in some time, whereas olive oil will not be totally absorbed. It's absorbing in your skin, but
Mhm.
it will not go dry because it is quite greasy. It has amazing properties where the hair will feel very nice. So I would say coconut oil is nice for skin, maybe for eating, but try olive oil or almond oil on your scalp. So massage your scalp every week. Sometimes you
Mhm.
can do twice a week, okay? Just before 30 minutes of shower, just before
Okay.
washing your hair. No need to leave it overnight, because the more absorption, the more problem will cause. Because, like, if your skin is very oily, it clogs the pores, right? And then what happens? Bacterial infections and then acne. Similarly, on the scalp, your pores will get clogged, infection, and then the hair will start falling out because the quality, they can't breathe when they start falling out. So just apply 30 minutes, apply on the scalp, massage it through, and rinse it off. I mean, wash it off basically.
Okay.
So it's important. It's very good for a good growth. Trust me.
Okay, that's a wonderful information. So, can you just tell us how to massage the scalp? Like maybe some tips you can give us?
Yeah, sure. So, for example, when you apply the oil, you use a little bit of a cotton, dip them in warm oil, tap on your scalp. Can you see tapping on the scalp? Okay,
Yes.
just rub it through like this. Take another section, apply. So make sure you, every time you take a section, you're able to see the scalp. So apply there, just spread it a little bit. Do the same process everywhere. Then with your fingertip has better power. Okay, fingertip, put it in your scalp. Make sure you feel your scalp well, and then just with the pressure, just rotate them. Don't do this creates friction. Okay, don't move your fingers like this creates friction, and that can break your hair. So just put pressure and rotate your finger with the just with your finger, just the skin. Pressure, rotate, pressure, rotate. So everywhere you do that, like just a circular motion. Don't do like this. Don't do all this. This can really break your hair. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Since we are
I
talking,
hope it's easy to understand. Just move your skin like this. You see? Can you see?
yes,
Just move
yes,
your skin like this. Yeah.
can see. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us also about which shampoo and which conditioners to be used. Like,
Okay.
is it that the shampoo should be according to hair type, or generally we can use anyone?
No, definitely every professional product, even if you go to consumer products, uh, you see various range, like for frizzy hair, for dandruff, for dry scalp, for dry hair. But this we pick up with our own choice. Okay. But when you go to professionals, you see even a wider range, because every hair is different, every scalp is different. Okay. Shampoo is a cleansing agent. That's the reason it only works on cleaning the impurities from the hair, be it dust or be it natural oil or product which you had applied, like serum or anything, And conditioner is something which moisturizes the hair, which hydrates the hair. So they are two different products, works on two different part of your head. Scalp is the shampoo, just run through the lather, so then it can clear the impurities of the scalp and hair, and then make sure you apply a good amount of conditioner. So every hair has, so if I'll tell you this particular shampoo, that particular shampoo, it may not work for everyone. So I won't be able to tell you a name of a specific product. Okay, like in our salon, in Juice Salon, we use different kind of products. Like we use Terrastes, we use Davinis, we use Olaplex, every range, right? So, but if I tell you use this particular product, possibly it may not be available around you. Possibly it may not be. You won't be able to find that in any stores or something. Might as well just go to professional, as I said earlier. Also, go to professional, find the solution from there. But because you're losing hair and you're going through the breakage and the quality of the hair is getting bad, just these two products I feel should universally work. Okay, and it can be a hit or a miss. Just remember that. Okay, so one shampoo which is from the Kerastase called specific bane prevention. Okay,
Okay, can you
specific
please?
is the range.
Okay.
Specific is the range. The brand name is Kerastase, and
Mm-hmm.
from there, bane prevention
Okay.
is something which will universally work for the poor quality of hair. Okay, and a moisturizing conditioner which will work for, hopefully should work for everyone, because that's one of the universal products which I feel is, so I recommend many women who have issues with, like some issues are common, right? So I recommend that product. So something, it's called fondant magistral from Kerastase.
Okay. That's nice to know.
Yeah.
I would just remind all the audience that we will be taking up their questions soon, so they can put their questions in the chat box. And once we finish with our set of questions, we'll take the audience question. Okay, so we go with the next questions. Like once we start coloring hair, it becomes dry and lifeless. How to avoid that? And which color do you recommend?
Okay. First of all, go for ammonia-free color. Okay.
Mhm.
Second, very important thing which I personally believe and encourage women of a certain age group, that go gray.
Okay.
Something which I feel everyone should at a particular age should do.
Mhm.
That's how I have motivated Vasu also.
Yes,
That
I
go
was
gray
going to
was
say that only.
Yes, I was
I have
going to come in
motivated.
to say, without Tabassum's support or help, she was the only one. Because my family also was saying, no, no, you're so young, you can't go gray. But I was so tired of coloring, and Tabassum stood like a rock next to me, saying that I will teach you how to gradually gray. And she actually helped me to go lighter color because I was coloring dark black. So she helped me over the whole year. There was a process she went through with me. So anybody wants to go gray, please go to Tabassum. She'll help you out.
Okay, so back to the question. So graying, something which I feel everyone will eventually go there. Okay, I'm not saying that young girls should embrace that, because it going gray requires a personality. Everything is put up together. Okay, something, it's like you're putting a foundation of someone else's shape. It's not going to match your skin, and you're not going to look nice. You're going to either look gray or dark or over light or something like that. Similarly, gray is something which works beautifully on a certain age group. Okay, and it looks very graceful if it's done on a certain age group.
Yes.
So if you have been coloring your hair, and after my talk, if you get inspired, then stop coloring, and you have to live with that for some time. Like, people will tell you, "Arey, your grays are showing, arey, your roots are showing, arey, there's that." Make sure you just ignore everyone and keep going. And it's a long process. Okay, it's a long process, means it takes, everyone's hair growth is different, and a certain age the hair growth becomes slower, right? So then it can be a year to a year and a half. Keep trimming, getting rid of the color hair, and eventually your gray will come out. And that's when you have the idea of how to go about it. Because just having a few little growth, few little inches growth, you can't tell what is exactly going to happen. Okay, so patience is the key. Now,
Mhm.
if of course everyone's about, we were talking about initially that we are all about looks, okay, aesthetically, like how beautiful, because we feel nice when we look good, right?
Correct.
So it's
Yeah.
very important. And some women like to still color their hair, then I would say, why not? It's of course a nice thing. And being in a salon, I would say it's a good business for me also. But I'm a true stylist at a point where I really also suggest, and it's your choice also. So if you like to color your hair, use ammonia-free colors. Okay.
Okay.
Some women can't bear with one point of gray also. Avoid coloring unless it's already 4 weeks.
Okay.
Avoid coloring. Use
Mhm.
professional help again. Because when we color our own hair, we work like shampoo. We apply just randomly, right? You
Yes.
hardly reach at the back, but you have done so much in the front that your front has already lost all the charm. It's because of that. Because multiple application of a chemical can make the hair very dull, eventually fall out, eventually dead, damage everything. So of course, either if you want to do it at home, then make sure you learn the way you do it. There are so
Mhm.
many YouTube channels which do provide some tutorials. Learn your ways, then only you go ahead at home. Because think about it, that we don't treat our diseases at home, we go
Correct.
to the doctors. Hair is something which is also special. Think about it. So you need to make sure either you go to professional or learn how to do it. Use
Mhm.
professional products. Don't over color your hair, and use post color products like post color shampoo. Now
Mhm.
again, we're losing hair, so we can alternate between post color shampoo once in a while.
Okay.
So in a week, we wash our hair 3 times, right? So you can
Yeah.
do 2 shampoo with color protection shampoo, 1 shampoo with hair fall shampoo. So you can alternate your product,
Okay.
so that you can prevent the dryness also, and work a good conditioner out. So then your conditioner can look after that problem also. First of all, stop coloring very regularly. Color only every 4th week, and that too just a roots touch up.
Okay.
And every 6 months, you can go to the salon and do a full color. Don't be a hairdresser. You're not doing a right job. I know with my own experience.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so now since we're talking about hair color, some hair color also cause allergies. What do we do about that?
So I used to have a client who suddenly started getting allergies. So I did several tests for her. Means I did patch tests with different colors
Mm-hmm.
just to find out which exact ingredients triggering her allergy. Okay. So whenever you do a color, take a couple of brands and do a little bit of a patch test. Where do you do a patch test? Apply behind the ear, 1 drop of color,
Mm-hmm.
mix. So no need to mix, just a tube. Actually mix both the tube and the developer. I don't know if everyone knows what is developer, because color needs two things. One is the tube, the shade which you chose, and one is the liquid, which is called developer. It provides oxygen, so the color molecule starts working. Okay.
Okay.
So take a small drop with the earbud or a Q-tip. Just apply behind the ear. Wait for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Wash it off and wait for 24 to 48 hours to see if it is causing you any allergy. Because we applying color on the scalp, but people get allergies here. How? People get allergies here. How? It's because it's connected. Okay.
Correct.
So you do behind the ear because that's the most sensitive part behind the ear, or here, this area, okay, on the arm. Apply
Yeah.
for 30 minutes, wash it off, and wait for 24 to 48 hours. Best is 48 hours to see where you're getting allergy. So different products, try and test, you'll have to go through, because even when I did for this client which is like a proven color, non-allergen and organic, 100%, it's written on the box from pharmacy, even that caused her allergies.
Oh my God.
So
Okay.
it's definitely, personally, you'll have to do a patch test and then only you think about what to do.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Okay, so we go to the next question. So, like, do women who do not color hair or who do not straighten it up or blow dry it, are they considered as not well groomed? Like, you are an expert in this industry, so what do you think about this?
Sorry. Look is about everything, right?
Yes.
Okay. I wouldn't say I support everybody say who see in life. It's not necessary. Some are not aware about professionals. Some are not aware about looks and styles. Some can't afford, some can afford, still are not aware. So it's all, there are different perspective about things. Okay. Still at the end, look matters.
Yes.
So yes, I believe personally, looking after yourself, not just about aesthetically, but looking after yourself should be your first agenda, your main agenda, right? So yes,
Yeah.
looking good makes you feel confident, and you create an impression about yourself in front of other person that yes, don't mess with me. I know what you're doing, you know. So I believe look is everything. I believe you need to groom yourself, and grooming is, you need to groom yourself means women will take out time for themselves. That's very important, because if you're going to give yourself a dedication of 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, that means you are looking after yourself. That's the reason you actually made an effort to do your hair or do your makeup or do your work on your clothes, That's very
Yes.
important. It's very important. And today's date and age, it is so important because social media, it's all about social media. You see, like many of you have young kids, young girls who look after herself and learn from social media. And she wants her mom also to look after herself. So it's so important, because you're going to stand together and she shouldn't feel, oh, my mom is not up to the mark. I don't know, it may sound harsh, but I believe that.
Yes, no, you're correct. Each one will have their own opinions, so no worries in that.
Yeah.
Okay, so last question from my side, and then we go to the audience question. So, is it okay to use hair mask? And if yes, how often can we use it? And do you recommend any like brand for it?
Okay. There are several brands called Davinis, Olaplex. Olaplex is for a lot of damage hair. Kerastase, L'Oreal Professional. These are professional brands, which I believe you should use one of them. And it's like an investment. I always say investment means you're going to invest on you.
Yes.
So because you're looking after your crown. Okay. So definitely these brands I would recommend. Every brand has its mask, its conditioner. So mask you should use at least once a week. If people who have very thick hair, they can use twice a week. People who have fine hair can use once a week. Use for 20-30 minutes. So how you do it, you shampoo your hair, you apply the conditioner, or you don't apply the conditioner, then you apply the mask. Okay. So when you apply the mask, apply them nicely on your midlengths and ends, and put shower cap. Shower cap will maintain the heat in the hair. That will work very well, because you all seen in the salon they put steam on you and all of that. So you put shower cap, or you put a hot towel. Just dip the towel in the hot water and wrap it around. Okay. So these things really works a good penetration of the product. And do it once a week, do it twice a week. It totally depends on the hair capacity, how it takes it. And as I said, the brands already. And try and be religious with these routines. Follow them. Once in a while gap is okay, but if you want them to work on you, continue. If it's supposed to be used every week, then use every week. Give a break for a week or two, and then restart, because we need to give a break always, because it becomes too monotonous, and it stops working. So give little break, but not like a year's break.
Okay. So following is the key. Regular following is the key.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll give over to Devi now. She can take the audience questions.